getting the leaves to all open at the same
Wow.
time required a huge amount of engineering in the base. It was all geared, and in order to fit the paper leaves inside, they had to be thick enough and strong enough so that they didn't rip under their own weight as they unfolded,
Right.
and also, but small enough to fit inside the top of the box, which gets very narrow at the top end. So slowly, we kind of picked apart the problems and solved them, and we ended up with what we had, which I think worked really well. I
Oh,
was so pleased with it. It was beautiful.
it's gorgeous. And thinking of at the time, if people were seeing this, it would have been like magical. It would have been
Yeah,
unbelievable. I mean, it's
it
something
would.
constructed and it's gorgeous.
Yeah, but actually, the Georgians, they if you research what they did for their balls and their events, they were unbelievably inventive. And actually, people think that we go over the top with what we do for Bridgerton, but we don't touch the sides of what they did. They would put on whole park spectaculars, which were enormous feats of engineering, and they're fascinating. They threw money at an event like I think no other sort of time period really,
Oh my God.
because they had a certain amount of technology and playfulness, and they had the means. They were very, very rich, the top echelons of the Georgian society, so they had the means to throw money at these spectacles that they all used to love to go to.
I was thinking when I was watching it, and well, I've watched it and then I re-watched for to talk to you and like, damn, I wish I lived back then, just going to a ball every week and just getting a new dress and cool hair and like, oh my gosh, this is awesome. But this ball in
Yeah.
particular is gorgeous. And then the paintings of all the botanical and flowers on the wall that you had to do, are those all hand
Mm.
painted? Are they
Yeah.
decal? Like, what's going on?
So we had our in-house illustrator, very talented artist who illustrated all of the botanicals for the set.
Wow.
So all the panels in the wooden panels were all hand illustrated, actually on the iPad.
Mm.
And then we replicated and printed and pasted. And then for the internals of the pop-out garden, we made up the